Old Man Sunshine was proud of his son, and it brightened his day to see his little boy run. Not because of what he'd done, nor the problems overcome, but that despite that his disposition remained a sunny one, as it hadn't always been like this. There'd been times when he tried to hide his brightness, you see. Every star hits periods of hardship, and it takes a brighter light to inspire them through the darkness, because this son was loved by some more than others. Was the case of Joseph and his dream and his brothers, because standing out from the crowd had its pros and its cons, and jealousy created enemies, and those he outshone to just the shadow people. Now the shadow people didn't like the sunshine kid, because he showed up the dark things the shadow people did, and when he shone, he showed the places where the shadow people hid, so the shadow people had an evil plan to get rid of him. First up, they made fun of his sunspots, shooting his dreams from the sky. Their words were gunshots designed to remind him he wasn't very cool and didn't fit in with any popular kids at school. They said his head was up in space and they would bring him down to earth. Essentially, he came from nothing, and that is what he was worth. He'd never get to go to university to learn. Only degrees he'd ever show would be the first degree burns from those that came too close. Told him he was too bright. That's why no one ever looked him in the eyes. His judgment became clouded. So did the sky with evaporated tears. The sun started to cry, because the sunshine kid was bright, with a warm personality. But inside he burned savagely, hurt by the words and curses of the shadowy folk who spoke holes in his soul and left cavities, and as his heart hardened, his spark darkened. Every time they called him names, it cooled his flame. He thought they might like him if he kept his light dim, but they were busy telling lightning she had terrible aim, and he couldn't quite get to grips with what they said. So he let his light be eclipsed by what they said. But that's when little Miss Sunshine came along, singing her favourite song about how we're made to be strong. You don't have to be wrong to belong, just be true to who you are, because we are all stars at heart. And little Miss Sunshine was hot stuff. The kind of girl, when you looked at her, you forgot stuff. But for him, there was no forgetting her. The minute he saw her image burn in his retina, she was one in a septillion, and she was brilliant. Could turn the coldest blooded reptilians vermilion, loved by billions, from Chileans to Brazilians, and taught the sunshine kid the meaning of resilience. She said that all the darkness in the world cannot put out the light from a single candle. So how the hell could they handle your light? Only you can choose to dim it, and the sky is the limit, so silence the critics by burning. And if eyes were windows to the soul, then she drew back the curtains and let the sun shine through the hurting. Because the sunshine kid was bright, with a warm personality, and inside he burned savagely, fueled by the fire, inspired across galaxies by the girl who showed him the lead.